you guys here. Guys, welcome to Season 2, Episode 1 of the Date Night Podcast. I am your host, Susie Hunter. I'm so excited for you guys to see these dates with our amazing Queen Abigail. Who's here for Abigail tonight? All right, and also shout out to Avanti for hosting us. One of the best bars in Denver, such a great date spot in general, but make sure you tip your bartenders and we're gonna have so much fun. Such a good time. The Denver dating scene is absolutely wild, so something like this, what a treat. You might as well go outside of the box if the apps are a little chaotic. Am I right? They're a little chaotic, yeah. All right, so by the way, you guys control this show. There are QR codes on every single one of your tables. You can vote while all of these dates are happening, so make sure you are doing that. That is powered by Better Edge. And also a big sponsor to our second date sponsor, Ink and Drink. Visit Ink and Drink for a unique bar experience that provides the opportunity to print your own apparel while enjoying some favorite beverages. Get creative with design, color, and garment choices. And their team guides you through the whole process, printing your very own clothes. Join them for an open studio on Thursdays and Fridays from 3 to 9 and Saturdays from 1 to 8. Dive deeper into the rotating creative classes on Wednesday nights. You don't need any experience to do this. Just show up and have fun with us. And make sure these koozies that you got, bring it with you, and you will get a discount in store for any purchases you make now through April. So who doesn't love some fun stuff? All right, guys, it is so time. Can I get a little drum roll? Are we excited? Because it is showtime. It is time to find love on a podcast. And I'm so excited for our Queen Abigail tonight. She's going to go on 3 dates with Jake, Jay, and Luke. I've seen them. They're certified cuties. But who is excited to meet Abigail? All right, I know our queen has some crazy dating app stories. I hope we get to hear a couple of them tonight. But she is active, she is outgoing, and she is obsessed with her tech sales job. And saying that, she is ambitious. She needs a man who will meet that ambition. She is funny, and she wants someone who is also funny and intentional. And of course, definitely someone who wants some kids down the road, am I right? So she knows what she wants in her career and in love.
What's up, Denver? I'm Abigail. I'm so excited to be the next queen on the Date Night Podcast. I've lived in Denver for about 2 years now, ever since I graduated from CU Boulder, but I'm originally from Savannah, Georgia, and now I work in tech sales. I'm looking for a lover boy, my best friend, someone who is just down for adventuring, someone who's just my twin flame. Outside of work, I love to ski and be outside and do yoga and just go to new restaurants and new coffee shops and just adventuring around Denver. But I'm so excited to meet you guys, and I'll see you on Tuesday.
I hope we can give that to her tonight. Give it up for Abigail!
Hi, guys.
Oh my gosh, Abigail, for starters, the big question is, why did you decide to come on a show like this?
That's a great question. I have so many answers. Hinge sucks, and I'm sick of these first dates not going anywhere. Like, I'm just ready to meet someone who, matches my energy, and, is just my best friend, so Hinge isn't cutting it right now.
No, well, that's why we're here. We're going to do this. All right, so who is here supporting you in person and on Twitch tonight?
Everyone I know in Denver is here.
Oh, my gosh.
I do want to make a quick cheers to all my friends that are here. I love you all so much. Thanks for coming. Cheers.
Oh, my God, you have so many friends. I don't even know that many people.
Love you guys.
All right, so if we asked your friends, do they think you have a type?
Should we pass the mic to
what
them?
Would they say?
I feel like they would say yes, that I have a type. I don't know what they would say. I feel like they would say I go for the sporty, athletic guy, but not really going for the right type of guy that, is up to the standards.
What do you think your type is?
I would say my type is someone who is really ambitious and has a lot of friends, because I have a lot of friends. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, he's got to keep up.
But just someone who, has a lot of hobbies outside of work and someone who's kind of always looking to grow in their life, and someone who can make me laugh. I feel like that is at the top of the list of things that have been lacking in these little Hinge boys.
You haven't been finding funny guys on Hinge, but everyone says they're funny.
They're lying.
All right, so what is your, I guess, biggest green flag when you're seeing guys on a date?
My biggest green flag is someone that can just like keep the conversation flowing. Someone that can kind of, put me in my place. I feel like my friends would all say this, that like I'm the planner of the friend group. I'm the one that's like, let's go here, let's do this. Or like this time I'm the driver of the friend group. And I kind of want someone who does all that for me. Like,
it's your turn to be the passenger princess.
Yes.
I love this. What is the biggest red flag for you?
Like of a guy?
Of a guy, yeah.
Laziness. Like someone who just kind of lets life float by them without having any goals or motivation. Like, I don't know. I just think it's so hot when a guy has goals and motivation, actually has like action items. My tech sales people are going to laugh at me for that.
Are you trying to get endorsed on LinkedIn or go on a date?
Hubby, baby.
Yes, let's find that for you. So what is the fastest you've ever gotten the ick on one of these dating app dates?
Looking at my best friend in the front row here. She thinks I get the ick too fast. She thinks I agree with her. I really do. Like, I think I go on these dates and I don't really give guys the chance they deserve. Like, I think I kind of am quick to rule guys out, which I think is my biggest red flag. And that's something I'm working on. Like, I think I get the ick from literally their table manners. I'm like, ew. Say thank you to the waiter, please.
Guys are doing that? These Denver men are a little too wild sometimes.
It ain't cutting it.
Oh my gosh. So you know your own red flags about yourself. Are you a self-aware queen?
I like to think so.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How important is emotional intelligence to you?
So important. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like our 20s is such an important stage of life. And I think emotional intelligence, like being able to like acknowledge when you're wrong, acknowledge when, you might have like fucked up, like that's important.
Yeah.
But also like knowing what you want. Like, that's hot. All these Denver boys are either got out of a relationship yesterday or can't commit or seeing 17 other girls. No, next.
That's a lot. All right, so you mentioned you love an ambitious man. That's a turn on. What are some of your other turn-ons?
I would say someone who has a lot of friends. Like, I think, something I look for is someone who has a lot of friends and good things to say about them. Like, build some credibility here.
Yeah. Oh, you need references. You are so professional. I love it.
Yeah, like, I don't know. I feel like just someone who has their life together and someone who kind of pushes me to be the best version of myself. That's hot.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is. Any other icks or turnoffs that you have not told us about?
I feel like just someone who is like rude. Like, I don't know. It's such an ick to see someone like get in a little pickle with someone and then like have it blow up.
You've
like,
not mentioned any physical traits, by the way, when I'm
Oh,
asking
physical.
you these
Okay, we
things.
can talk about that.
No,
for
I mean,
sure.
I don't know if you have any. Are you just? She's not shallow, guys.
We can dig deep there.
She
Let's
is not
do it.
shallow.
I feel like my physical type is usually like someone who's pretty active, someone who's like hygiene. Hygiene's huge.
It's
Why
weird
do
that-
these like 25-year-olds like not shower?
It's weird that you have to
Take a
ask for
shower.
that. It's weird that you have to ask for that.
Isn't it?
Oh
Bare
my
minimum.
gosh.
Bar is so low.
All right. I mean, I think are we getting ready to meet our first date? But are you ready?
I'm so ready.
Consent is important.
Consent is so.
Yes.
Let's do it.
Guys, Abigail's first date is with a man named Jake. Jake is our first king tonight. He is a creative soul looking for his next muse. He is a photographer and a filmmaker, so you know he'd make a good Instagram boyfriend. He spends a lot of his time outdoors, and he is looking to meet his mate in the wild. And by the wild, I mean just off of the apps. So yeah, this should be really fun. Jake is looking for a girl who's outgoing, just like him, and I think he came to the right place. Guys, let's hear it for Jake.
Hello. How are you? I feel a little overdressed for the occasion, maybe.
Yeah, you do? Yeah, I just kind of want to be cozy and
No,
comfy.
as you should. I love a comfy, cozy vibe.
So if you were stuck on an abandoned island and you had to choose 2 albums and 2 movies to bring with you, what would you bring with you?
2 albums?
And 2 movies.
That's a
Take your
crazy
time.
question. Yeah, that's a crazy question. I feel like I don't know album names. Is that a red flag?
You can give me artists.
Goth Babe for sure.
Okay.
Any of his albums, like, he's my number 1 for sure. And then I feel like going back to my roots would be any Post Malone album. Like, he just gets me going.
What's your favorite Post song?
I Fall Apart.
I fall apart. Right? That's a good one.
Yes.
That's such a good one.
So good one. You're drinking my favorite beer, by the way.
Oh, no kidding.
Yes. I
Yeah.
was actually, that's my favorite beer.
And then movies.
The movies. Yeah, let's get back to that. The Parent Trap.
Okay.
That's just kind of like... Thank you. Y'all know. The Parent Trap is just one that, I don't know, I could watch every day and not get sick of it.
Yeah.
Another one, I would say, if my family's watching this. Hi, guys. Remember the Titans?
Oh, yeah.
Shout out Emily. That's my sister's favorite movie, too.
Yeah.
It just kind of is comforting.
Is that the movie where Ryan Gosling is like the cornerback and he kind of stinks?
Yeah.
Is that movie?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a good one. I like that movie.
Well, okay, what would your 2 albums and movies be?
Yeah, probably If I Know Me by Morgan Wallen would be definitely one of the albums.
Country.
Yeah.
Where are you from?
I'm from Philly.
Okay.
Don't ask. Well, okay, so
Green flag. Okay, I'm seeing green flags from someone very important in the audience, so.
I mean, like, it's crazy because growing up, I would listen to Meek Mill, I would listen to Kanye, all these guys. But when I came out here, I just started loving country music. And I think it's like you're just with the mountains
I
and
love
like
that for you.
the lakes
Love
and
that for
stuff.
you.
And it's just a vibe.
Okay.
And like the crazy thing is all my boys from back home, they all love Morgan too. Like they came out here when he was at Ball Arena, we went and saw him. And it was crazy. It's
I
awesome.
think I have some stories about Morgan Wallen, but that's for another day.
You do?
For sure. No, yeah, but that's
Have you met
really
him?
not for now. No, but I know he is around my hometown. I'm from Savannah, Georgia, so I'm from the South. Give it up for the South if you vibe with the South. Thank you. Yeah, so country's pretty popular, I would say.
Yeah, no, I love it. You talk about Posty. Oh God, I love that Austin album a lot, to be honest.
I like his older stuff. I don't really know if I rock with his new stuff.
You don't like his new stuff?
No. Sorry, Helen. I don't know. I haven't. Okay, I will say I haven't really given it, a chance.
Yeah.
But yeah, his old. I don't know, oldies but goodies,
Yeah.
Okay, now hit me with the movie.
Oh,
Or no,
the
you only gave me
movies?
one artist, so I think you owe me another artist.
No, Morgan Wallen, Post Malone.
Oh, you agreed with me with Post Malone?
Oh,
Hell
you
yeah.
don't even know. You check my Spotify. You'll see it. Post
Maybe I
Malone,
will.
Morgan Wallen, 1, 2.
Perfect.
Those are my boys.
Okay, movies, hit me.
Would it be cliche if I brought Castaway to an abandoned island as my movie?
Who?
Castaway? The Tom Hanks movie? Y'all know it.
I love Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
The one
Woody?
with the volleyball.
Yeah.
Oh,
with the
it's a
volleyball. Yeah.
volleyball movie and I don't
Wilson.
know it?
Yeah, that one.
Shit.
Yeah.
A big volleyball player over here, so sorry, everyone.
Honestly, I feel like I would want feel-good movies,
Yes.
Yes. You ever seen Free Guy? I think Free Guy with
So these movie questions are really making me think of one of my good friends out there. If you know who you are, they make fun of me for being really uneducated when it comes to movies.
That's okay.
So I don't know that movie.
That's okay.
But if you say it's comforting, I'll trust you on that.
It's a comfort film.
Perfect.
It's a feel-good.
Perfect.
All right, Jake, I've got a question for you. Unless you're still going with the movie thing.
No. I got another one, but you go ahead.
I've got an important question that I think we should address. So you've got this really cool creative job.
Ooh, what
but
is
it's kind of a hike. How often can you get to Denver for a date?
Honestly, I'm only dating out of Denver. Because you don't date us to Spark unless you're into, like, grandmoms. Like, because, like, everyone that lives there is quite, like, it's pretty older demographic.
Well, don't tell me. Tell your date.
Hey.
She's got to know about your commute.
She asked me the question.
She's got to know about your commute. I speak for her. I'm her
What
lawyer.
commute?
So-
What is this commute she's talking about?
So I live in Estes Park right now, believe it or not. which yeah, I live right down the road from Rocky Mountain National Park, like
Okay.
walking distance. I work for a lodging and resort up there.
Oh.
I do all their commercials, advertisements, all their social media content,
That's
shoot,
cool.
edit, pre-production to post-production, everything. And then we have a sister property in Winter Park.
Very cool.
So yeah, I'm living up
Awesome.
in Estes right now.
Okay. No, it's not like too far. I went to school in Boulder, so Estes was kind of up the road
Yeah,
a little bit.
yeah.
Yeah.
Has a lot of good hiking spots. I know you said you're into hiking, I think.
No.
No?
See, this is where I fall short of being like the typical Denver granola.
Pause.
Yes,
There's
sir.
something important I want to speak on. Part of why I'm doing this show and why I feel like it's been a struggle for me, like the online dating scene, is that. So I'm from Philadelphia, right? I'm outsidey. I'm not outdoorsy. There's a difference, right?
Okay, I like that.
Give me a patio. I like to go on hikes. I don't want to go on a 14-mile hike up a 14,000-foot mountain
Hell no.
and then come back, be sore for like 6 days.
5 miles max.
I'd rather kill myself. It's really not good. Yeah, I don't like it.
Wait, okay, so I'm just curious to learn a little bit about you. Like,
Shoot.
where'd you go to college?
Yeah.
How'd you end up in Denver from Philly? Just give me the 411.
So I went to college in North Philadelphia, Temple University, if you've heard of it.
Yes, kind of.
Okay. Yeah, we're not good at any sports.
That's okay.
I think we were in the 70s maybe, in like basketball. But yeah, it's kind of irrelevant when it comes to sports. But they have a pretty good film program. And when I was in high school, I won a big national film festival. It's a 10-day film challenge. You can Google it. Google Jake Byer 10-day film challenge. They wrote all these articles and stuff. And I was just back home visiting my parents. They're in Clearwater now. They moved from Philadelphia to there. And my mom was showing me these newspapers and stuff. And it's like my picture on there. And it's like kind of weird because I'm like, dang, I was actually doing a lot of stuff. And like, you don't even know it because I was just a kid. I just like to make movies. I think I know how to do it. And I think it's something I want to pursue.
A passion is a passion.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. And I've always just been like, when I was in like middle school, I would just make movies with my friends, and that's just like something we would do. And so I was just like, I feel like I'm doing this. No one else I know is doing this. I should just pursue this because it's something I know I'm good at. I've always been very imaginative. I know I've been able to do it. So I went to film school in Temple, and then I graduated into the pandemic. And while I was at Temple, I was working as a videographer for the university. And also I worked a couple summers in Massachusetts at a summer camp. I was like the first summer I was a counselor and a videographer. And then the second summer I was just a videographer. So I was already gaining some of that kind of more cliche, like they call it the content game, right? I was kind of gaining that sort of experience. While I was also making films when I was at film school, making music videos with some of my buddies. And I saw a job that was listed in Fort Collins for an advertising agency where I'd be shooting product commercials. And I was like, dang, this sounds pretty cool. Honestly, I just wanted to get out because it's just like, I mean, during
I feel
COVID, it's
that.
kind of like you don't want to be inside. I never want to just be sitting inside. It feels like life is just kind of wasting away.
I loved
And-
quarantine. Is that an unpopular opinion?
You loved it?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
What about it?
I don't know. My sister and her husband at the time, they're still married. That sounded weird.
At the time,
they're
they're still married. It's
with
okay,
2
'cause you're-
beautiful babies and
they're
pregnant.
watching.
But they came into Savannah from Dallas and spent the whole period of quarantine at home with us. And we just kind of spent a lot of time outside, riding bikes, walking. Just felt very wholesome. And I feel like I'm a very wholesome person. But
Yeah.
I get, it gets old for sure. Like
Yeah.
it got old.
It's and it is funny you say that because I was just talking to my parents about like how it was kind of nice to have all that family time, but I've always been pretty ambitious and I've always had pretty lofty goals.
Yeah.
And my parents have always they've always pushed me to or they've supported me in achieving those goals.
Love that.
So,
Love that. So you're close with your family then?
Yeah. No,
Awesome.
family
Love
is
that.
big to me. Family values. All right, this is kind of embarrassing, but
Hit me.
I don't want to go back to the movie conversation, but I'm about to go there. Just because this movie
Well, don't go too far.
This movie
I agree.
took my heart. It took my full heart. Have y'all seen We Live in Time? Anyone seen We Live in Time?
Yes.
Shout out to everyone who's seen it.
He was asking y'all.
You've seen
sorry.
it too? Shout out. It's so good. I can see you in the monitor. Just saying.
I know you guys are.
She's
funny.
great. No,
You guys
she's
are
great. I love
funny.
her.
Okay, so all right, this is really embarrassing, but anyway, here we go. So I was flying back from seeing my parents, and I bought the movie on Prime or whatever, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna watch this on a plane. I have this weird obsession with watching sad movies on planes.
You got a few seconds left for last questions.
That's okay. I'm seeing. And
okay.
I just started crying on the flight, and it was bad because I didn't have tissues.
Crying is good.
Yeah, and so I put on my sunglasses, and I was doing that like for
Why?
the
Can you just tell me
entire
really
trip.
quick why you were crying?
It's just the movie's about like the precious moments of life, and it's
that.
really just about like it's literally just Florence
You
Pugh,
have
Andrew Garfield,
5 seconds.
and their daughter, and it's like just about the precious moments you spend with family and how
Emotional
precious.
vulnerability. Love that. Green flags all around.
All right. Oh my! I feel bad. Abigail was supposed to have time to ask a final question too. So, should we? Yeah. All right. Well, you guys will have time to talk later. But Jake, thank you so much.
Of course.
This was great.
So great.
I think you went to school with my sister also. We'll talk later. All right, guys. Hey, make sure you scan those QR codes powered by Better Edge. They are on your table. I want you to vote on how you think the date went, and we are going to take such a quick break. We'll be right back.
Se han creado los hombres en la faz de la tierra. Por amor, hay quien haya querido regalar una estrella. ¡Prende el fuego! Lo que fuera mi suerte se cambió por amor.
Yeah, we poked you with sticks till you fell down. Remember?
You sure I didn't harness the power of the sun?
No, it's definitely sticks. Beaten with sticks.
All right, go get 'em. How's it going, man? Ow! No! Ow! Ow! Not there! Ow! Ow!
Are you still here?
Welcome to the program.
I'm sorry. I thought the show was over.
It started?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Okay.
right, guys, we are back, and I am here with Haley, who is going to be, well, she's our co-host. She is our co-pilot in gossip. Co-pilot in gossip. But, of course, I just need to mention we have to thank Ink and Drink, our second date sponsor tonight, and we got to thank Don Julio providing a little bit of liquid courage to any contestants who might need it. All right, we got to talk about the polls. Haley, you are monitoring the polls. What are the streets saying?
So the majority of the polls came back as the date was meh, and there was also quite a bit that said atrocious. So lots of big feelings out there about how the first date went. I want to ask Abigail's friends in the front or in the middle, wherever you guys are, you say that she gets the ick pretty fast. So did she get the ick? She did. Okay, well,
so passionate.
Very, very confident in that, yes. The only other thing I can say is if Abigail decides that she doesn't want to go on a first date, she could always ask Jake to go on a 14er. Pretty clear. I did not know what the difference between,
All right, guys. What a first date. We've got more coming, though. Are you okay? How are you feeling? Are you okay?
Next.
All right. we can hook that up for you. Our next king is Jay. Honestly, his Instagram is wild. He's modeling. He is rapping. He might be posting mushrooms. Not that kind.
Perfect.
No. Guys, he's an outdoorsy biologist. So he is looking for a girl who's smart and outgoing, but please, no social media stars. And also, Jay is a certified daddy. No, he's literally the father of a 6-year-old daughter, so obviously family is very important to him. He works hard, and he wants a girl who is just as adventurous as he is. Let's hear it for Jay!
Hi. Lovely. I don't know if I can hear you, to be honest.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
A little bit, yeah.
Do I need to talk louder?
There
okay,
we go.
There we go.
Jay, how's it going?
Good. How are you doing today?
I'm lovely. Wow.
I'm glad.
You're very calming.
I try to be. I try to be.
Thank goodness.
You know?
After that, wow. I'm sorry.
It's good to be honest. It's good to be honest.
Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah. How are you? Tell
I'm
me
doing
about
well.
you. What brought you here?
I like to try new things. I like to get out my comfort zone. So
I
it's a little
love
uncomfortable for
that.
me. So
Oh my
yeah.
God. Well, good for you for pushing yourself outside your comfort zone.
Always.
If it helps, I was so nervous for
Yeah.
this. Yes.
You got the nerves out.
I
now, though,
wouldn't
right?
shut up about it all day.
Yeah.
Coworkers were done here in front of me. They're like, go home. But no, props to you. It's
Nice.
it's nerve-wracking, you know?
Yeah. So you're from Savannah?
I am from Savannah.
Okay, that's dope.
Where are you
That's
from?
dope. I'm from here, but I actually
yeah?
used to live in South Carolina. So I'm very familiar with Savannah. I used to go to Tybee Island when I was a kid.
Tybee!
All the time.
Let's
if you know
go!
Tybee. Yeah.
Where in
Yeah.
South Carolina?
Small town, North Augusta, Aiken area.
Aiken?
It's like the boonies.
I know where you're talking
Okay.
about. Yep.
Yeah, it's the boonies. So
A little, but
I
nothing
grew
wrong
up
with that.
here, but I lived out there for a second, and then now I'm back here again.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
What do you like to do
definitely.
around Denver?
Honestly, I'm mostly a homebody, so I work a lot. But when I'm not working, I like to work out, go to the gym, run. I'm super artistic and creative, so any type of creative outings, I like to go to museums and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Have you been to the Science Museum?
Nature and science?
Yeah.
Yeah. of
At City
course.
Park?
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
I love it there.
That's a Denver staple. If you
You
were
think?
born here, you gotta go to the Nature
yeah.
and Science
my
Museum.
next stop is the Art Museum. I haven't
Yeah?
been there, but I've been meaning
Oh.
to check that out.
It's fire.
Yeah.
It's fire. You
Yeah?
gotta give yourself enough time though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good to
it's
know.
big.
Good to know.
It's big.
Good. Well, tell me a little bit more about yourself. What are you looking for?
I want somebody who knows themselves very well.
Oh,
I
I
think
don't think
that-
I've ever heard that one before, but I like
Yeah,
it.
I think that a lot of people have self-inflicted issues because they don't know themselves.
Self-inflicted issues. Should we dig deeper there, or should we leave that there?
I mean, if you want to, you're gonna have to.
Self-inflicted issues.
Self-inflicted issues. It's like stuff that we've done to ourselves that like we blame the world for, and it's really we just haven't taken the time to get to know ourselves yet and be in touch with ourselves yet.
Self-reflection is something that's super important to me.
Same.
Self-awareness.
Yeah, me too.
Like.
So that's why I'm like, I want somebody who knows themselves
all those
very
green
well.
flags out there?
Green flags.
Yeah, I want somebody who knows themselves very well, and emotional intelligence is very important for me. Like, I've been in situations before where I'm somebody's emotional crutch, and I don't want to be that. Like, I'm here for you, but I need you to be stable by yourself, you know?
So if I need a shoulder to cry on, are you going to be there?
Of course, I got you. I got you. I
got to be sure I'm
not
a big
saying
crier.
that I'm not the shoulder,
I cry.
you know?
Happy tears, sad tears.
I'm here to be the shoulder
they're there,
for sure.
you know?
Yeah.
All right, just got to be sure.
Everybody should cry, for sure.
Crying
But
is so healthy.
reliance is what I don't want, you know? There's a boundary, there's a fine line. So
Totally.
I like to set mine, you know, so that there's no confusion.
Totally.
Yeah.
Totally. Self-worth, self-respect.
Yeah. So
Yep.
what brought you out here besides school? Like, why
School.
Colorado?
I honestly just needed a little bit of a change of pace.
Okay.
I graduated in a really small class in high school, and a lot of people went to University of Georgia. A lot of people went to Georgia Tech. But but I just needed a change of pace. Like, I don't know. I had lived in Savannah for pretty much my whole life, and I visited the University of Boulder when it was 11 degrees and dumping snow. I think I looked at my mom and I said, yeah, I'm going to go here. And I didn't know a single person, literally stepped foot on that campus, did not know a single person, which I look back and I'm like, how did little 18-year-old Abigail do that? But it's probably something I'm most proud of, I would say. Yeah, just like throwing myself in a new situation. And I met some of the best people in the whole world who are in this audience. I'm going to cry. But yeah, what made you, okay, so you said you're from here, but
I'm from here. Yeah.
went to South Carolina and came back. You know, what kind of has kept you in Colorado?
One, my daughter, of course.
Daughter, should we
yes.
talk? We
can talk about that. I like to be frank about that because, like,
hell yeah,
not everybody can handle that, and not everybody can be a parent. So
I'm glad you can handle that. Good for you. You think
gotta
you're a
be frank
good
about
dad?
that.
You think you're a good dad?
Yes, I think everybody always has something that they could work on, and like being a parent is a constantly growing and learning thing. So I have places where I can get better, but I definitely think like my daughter's gonna just remember times with her dad, and that's what matters.
I love that.
We've got some green flags right now.
I love that because I will say, I don't know, I think he probably is watching, but my dad is like, I love him so much. He's just like the best. Like, I look up to him more than anything. So a daughter and a father-daughter relationship is something that, you know, nothing like that, you know?
Yeah, it's super important, and you can't replace, you know, somebody's
How old
dad.
is your daughter?
Six. Yeah.
Well, that's awesome. Love that.
Yeah. So, yes.
Jay, you've asked so many questions. I want to ask you one.
Yeah.
How does co-parenting fit in with your dating life?
That's a great question, honestly. I have not thought about that question. If I'm being honest, my situation with the mother of my child is a little challenging for me. So I want somebody who can handle like the challenges that come with me trying to co-parent with her. But I just really want somebody who's a good role model. Like how you carry yourself, like is super important to me. Yeah, and as long as you carry yourself and you have like something to teach my daughter, like that's the biggest thing for me.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. Yeah, I can imagine that's a tough situation.
Yeah,
for
yeah,
sure.
yeah.
But, you know, look at you out here. Look at where you are now.
I'm just trying to live.
Hell yeah. I'm just trying to live.
I'm just trying to live and do the best I can, you know?
I'm sure you are doing the best you can, you
know?
know? Yeah.
All right, I have another question for you because this kind of came up in, you know, your casting interviews. Do you have an ick for social media influencers? Is this a thing?
I don't have an ick for social media influencers. I have an ick with people who make social media their life, like who everything they do is embodied by social media, like the TikTok language, the like everything that you use in your verbiage is like from social media. I don't like that. It's just too much for me. I'm a nature guy, and I need somebody who's a little more grounded in reality, and this social media stuff is not reality. So
I'm a big fan of that. I
Yeah.
feel like I'm always like hang up and hang out. And something my friend always told me, lit mo. A lit mo means live in the moment. And I
Yes.
think that is something I'm dying.
Beautiful sentiment.
mo.
Yeah. No, I mean, it's true. Like, I don't know. Phones and social media are so prevalent these days. Like, put your phone down, you know?
I think there are a
Yes,
lot of people watching
trust
on
me,
their
I
phones right now.
understand.
As they
Yeah.
should. I think yeah.
This is one
y'all.
time when you can use your phone just to watch this, you know.
All right. Now,
Yeah.
Jay, I know being active is really important to you, too. Is that something you need to do with your partner? Is that like a solo mission?
I mean, ideally, because a big part of my life is traveling and
Where are we traveling to?
everywhere. I'm trying to see the world everywhere.
I have a question.
Yeah.
If you could leave tomorrow, go anywhere.
Madagascar. Yeah, Madagascar.
So we going or what?
Madagascar, yeah. Because like I said, I really love nature, biodiversity. Everybody's seen the movie, right? Yeah? Okay, well there's much more to Madagascar than the movie. Like look up the biodiversity. It's kind of freaking crazy. So bucket list for sure.
Bucket list.
Yeah. What about you?
Oh, God.
If you could, no dollar amount.
This is so cliche, but I went on a trip to Rome this past summer with some of my favorite people, and it was a pretty life-changing trip, I would say, for a multitude of reasons. But I was talking to my best friend about this literally yesterday. I said if I could go anywhere tomorrow, I would get us on a flight to Rome.
Okay.
We just memories, but the list is long. I will say the list is long. Traveling has become like a new love for me since graduating college. I feel like I used to be a pretty big homebody, and I'm trying to expand my
All right.
horizons here.
Speaking of expanding, we got just a couple seconds for final questions. Anything burning?
Okay. I know you said you don't hike, but would you hike for me? Because I be out in the woods, you know.
How many miles we talking here?
Hey, we start slow and build up. You feel me?
You got me there.
You feel me?
I love that. Yeah, I'll hike for you, for sure.
All right. Love that.
Jay, thank you so much for coming up here, putting yourself out there.
you.
I appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
All right, guys, remember to scan those QR codes powered by Better Edge at your table. Vote on how you think that date went. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. All right, guys, welcome back. And please welcome Haley back to the stage.
Hi, Denver.
Our yapper in chief. First of all, we got to check in with those polls powered by Better Edge. What are the polls saying?
The polls are very positive. A lot of people, majority said Jay won a second date. Pretty great. We even had a few that said Jay is ready to meet the parents.
Ooh.
So,
friends, do you agree with that?
Yeah.
We're getting light applause. Light applause.
Awesome. I think there was a lot of key takeaways here. They love to try new things. Maybe a museum date is in the future. Who knows? I think
All right, and we are back. Quick shout out to Ink and Drink for sponsoring our second date. We have had so much happen.
This has been a roller coaster.
We got more. We have one more. Are you ready?
Let's do it.
We're going to do it. Let's jump right in. All right. Our final king of the night is Luke. He is a Southern boy who came to Colorado after college. Luke always says yes to a new adventure, so he needs a girl who isn't afraid to get out of her comfort zone. He wants a strong communicator and prefers a girl who's smarter than him. Luke says he's got high emotional intelligence. Let's see if Abigail agrees. Let's give it up for Luke.
Hello.
How are you doing tonight?
Oh, I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well with myself.
Yeah?
Oh my gosh, wow. So you just like did 2 more of these. So you're kind of through it, you know. You're like
Tomorrow's going to be really crazy.
Oh, at work?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you were talking to all
Just
of
like
your
mental
coworkers.
exhaustion of like no one talked to me except for Katie and Zoe.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, so I kind of wanted to know like something more about you and like, you know, you said that you want somebody who like will help you grow.
Yeah.
And what is your like biggest goal that you're going towards right now in your life?
Flag.
Wow. You really hit me with that. I have a few.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie. I hopefully have a pretty big promotion coming up. That is kind of taking up a lot of mental space right now, but I feel like work is work, but I also just have a goal of kind of, this is going to sound so cliche, finding myself.
Why did we all come to Colorado? To come find ourselves, right? I'm from the South too. I know
Where
about
in the
it.
South are you from? I'll go back, but.
I'm from Louisiana.
Louisiana?
Yeah,
I don't
Lafayette.
know if Louisiana is the South. What do y'all think? Okay, it is. I'm sorry.
No, I'm
sorry,
actually
sorry.
with you on that one. Like
But I feel
Lafayette,
like
Louisiana, that's different.
Louisiana
It's
and
different.
Texas are like their own.
Yeah. I'm from Cajun country, so
Cajun
like, you know,
country.
we got
Love
crawfish,
that.
we got boudin, you know. Speak a little parlez-vous français?
Oh, no.
No. Italian?
Mom?
Italian?
Mom, French. My mom speaks French, kind of. Not
Oh,
really.
okay,
She really
nice.
doesn't. She's probably laughing right now.
My mom's the same way.
That's
She's like,
hot.
"Oh, I speak
Another language
French."
is hot. I'll give it to you. But no, that's kind of a goal right now, is just kind of like figuring out where I want to be next. Like, I've been in Colorado for 6 years now, and not that I think my time is up, but I'm kind of just I have some things on the radar.
What's next on the radar then?
Should we go there? I don't know. I just think my time in Denver isn't up, but the clock's ticking for sure. I want to go back to my roots here soon, so
Trying to go back to the South.
yes.
Specifically Savannah?
Yeah, no.
Or
Atlanta.
Atlanta, okay.
But that's like
Well,
so
that's where the
far.
jobs
that's
are.
so
That's where
far
the
down
jobs
the
are.
road. It's so far down the road, really. Like, I don't want to be like, oh, I'm moving tomorrow. No. That's really far down the road. But it's just like on, you know, like 24. You kind of just start to have these like epiphanies, you know?
Yes, I know.
I'm glad you know. But yeah, I just kind of think, you know, thinking ahead is a little bit on. I've always been someone that thinks ahead when I think sometimes I need to come back to the real time.
Litmo.
A listener, thank God. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. Yeah, you know.
Yeah, that's really nice. So you're more of like a East Coast person. Like, how are you feeling? Did you like fit in with the Colorado vibes whenever you came out here? Even though you don't hike. I mean, how did you fit in with
Is that like a red flag?
No,
I
it's
mean,
just
I hike,
everyone
like
who
I've
comes
gone
out
on
here-
hikes. Like, there are people out here who can vouch for me. I've been on hikes. I get bored. I'm like, wow, are we still walking the same damn trail? But no, I do feel like I really, like, Colorado was meant for me. Like, Colorado was meant for this time of my life. Like, Boulder, I said this, but I've met, like, some of the best friends in the whole world. And Denver has been a huge learning experience. I had one of the worst jobs I've ever had and one of the best. So it's been such a big learning experience for me that I think I don't know what I would do if I wasn't here. But yeah, like,
is that best job you ever had? Was that what you're currently working on right now, or is that something that has been in the past? This is
I
the
love
best
you
job.
guys so much.
Oh, these are all coworkers.
No.
Oh, okay.
Not all of them. I think I could do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like 5 to 10 for sure.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
What do you like about the job? Is it like the work-life balance? Is it the? I mean, like, what is your main
that's
like
a great question.
thing that you like about it?
I love the people. Like, I mean, I know that I love the people I work with. Like, truly, like, they become some of my best friends. But also, like, sales can be a really tough job.
Oh, sales? Oh, yeah, that can be a tough job.
You got thoughts? You got thoughts?
Oh, I've got thoughts on sales. I hate sales, honestly.
It's a grind for sure.
Yeah.
And it's, built for a certain person. Guess you're not that person. I am. It's fine. But no, I think sales can be really rewarding. Like, the highs are high and the lows are low. And I've told people this, like, who ask about sales, like, it is a tough job mentally, but those high days when you have fixed a problem for someone, or, you know, done well at pitching the product. I mean, I could go on and on, but
yeah.
I really think, like, it's a pretty rewarding job, and especially doing it with people who support you and lift you up and are your best friends. Like, there's nothing better.
So, like,
they're laughing.
So, like, with that, like, it kind of seems like people are the most important aspect of your life. Like, what would you say, like, are the things that really, like, brought you to be like that? Like, how did your upbringing bring you to be like that? How did all of these things happen?
Wow. Look at you. Green flags, for sure. My family is something that is, like, the most important thing to me. Like, I'm very close with my parents, and I'm very close, just, like, with my family in general. And I think I've always been someone who's outgoing and, like, willing to put myself out there. And, like, I don't know, I think I can't pinpoint an exact situation that has, like, shaped me, but I feel like
looking for it.
Yeah, like, my family's a big part of it. Like, I don't know, I kind of respect their opinion and look for their opinion on a lot of things. And they've kind of shaped me to be the person I am. Like, I'm the youngest.
So am I, yeah.
It's brutal out here.
Mine was pretty fine, honestly. I got everything I ever wanted.
How old are your older siblings?
They're both 10 and 8 years older than me. So, like, they were, by the time I was in second grade, they were in college, they were gone. So it was like, I was kind of an only child.
Sorry. Yeah, okay, same. My sister's 10 years older and my brother's 13 years older. So I was like an only child for a while too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tough crowd out there.
Like, what, the siblings are out there?
Yeah, they're watching too, for sure.
No, this is a great crowd.
I think so too.
Yeah, but no, I don't know. Like, I respect and appreciate their opinions. Like, I don't know. I think it's like they're your family. You know what I mean? But yeah, I think they've shaped me now.
And what about, like, you said you went to Rome and that kind of, like, had a huge impact on your life. Yeah. What else, like, where else would you like to go besides just Rome? Were you only in Italy?
I'm loving your questions. I'm going to tell you.
Thank you.
I really am. So Rome was an interesting experience because I kind of went through something pretty traumatic with one of my best friends, like, the night before. So going...
The night before you left?
Yeah.
Oh.
The night...
Were you solo?
No, like, it happened to her.
Oh.
I won't go. Well,
yeah, we don't got to go into that.
That's a conversation
like,
for another time. But it was just a pretty traumatic experience that affected me, like, a lot. And then leaving for Rome literally the next morning was just, like, kind of a lot.
Yeah.
And I was flying to Rome by myself to meet these people, my best friend and her family, and traveling alone across the country, or out of the country, across the world, is something I'd never done before. And I know that's, like, super privileged and, like, something that, like, not everyone gets to do. But it was kind of pushing myself outside of my comfort zone, especially, like, after I was, like, super anxious about what happened the night before or whatever. But then, like, getting to Rome, my flight was canceled. I went to the airport all the way back.
Always.
We all know DIA is the worst place on planet Earth. So Rome, I don't know. Like, I gonna get sappy for a second, but my best friend is just someone who, like, brings the best out of me.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know. And so she, like, meeting her in Rome, it was something I would, like, look forward to for a long time. And just, like, I don't know. It was transformative, but in like ways I like can't even really.
How long were you there
describe.
for?
Like a week. Damn, I'm shallow.
That is a long trip, but we are just starting to wind down a little bit. So we got to get some final questions in, guys. Any final burning questions?
I feel like I don't know anything about you.
It's right, you don't.
Hit me.
I love that you've let me talk because I feel like in these dates I don't know if I've talked that much. But no, just tell me a little bit about you. Give me the lowdown. You know, like just brief overview.
Lowdown. Went to LSU.
I didn't mean to say that. LSU, nice.
Yeah, went to LSU. You know, love football, love sports. Played rugby while I was there. Worked for the football team. You know, didn't really know what I wanted to do. Also graduated during COVID, so I was like, I really wanted to go get my master's, and it was like, am I going to do this during COVID? Like, that doesn't really make sense. I don't want to do it online. So I just like kind of worked for a year. I graduated in psychology, worked as a psychologist for a year.
What do you do for work now?
Now I'm a data analyst.
Data?
Yeah.
Nice.
Not anything to do with psychology anymore. No, I had to go get my master's at UT Austin and then...
Hook 'em, baby!
Sure.
My sister went there and her husband.
Okay.
Sorry, and they're watching, so I had to do that.
But yeah, so I went and got my master's there in data analytics, and then I was basically just looking to get out of Louisiana any way, shape, or form, and applied and got a job in Denver. So came out here, been here for 2 years now, and just like been living life, honestly.
Do you ski?
Just been having fun. I would love to ski, but I just spent so much money on other stuff that it was like, oh, and they just increased the prices for next year too.
They did.
Oh my god.
Did y'all see that?
Yeah.
No. Okay. Fair.
I would love to ski though.
Okay.
Yeah. I'd ski
I
a
won't
lot
be
whenever
your
I was
teacher.
a kid.
My friend's a ski instructor. She could teach you.
All right, guys. Fiscal responsibility. Wow, we're adults here. Luke, thank you so much. That was great. It was great to get to know you. All right, give it up for Luke, guys. All right, remember to scan those QR codes powered by Better Edge at your table and vote on how you think the date went. We're going to be right back. This has been so fun. I have been very much enjoying this. But we also do have one more fun little gift, the DJ Cheers that Haley is hooking up for us. Where is she? This is a gift for you guys.
In honor of tonight's final selection, we are doing a Don Julio's Cheers.
Is that mine? Yes. This one, no, this is yours. Perfect.
All right.
Cheers.
Cheers,
Cheers,
guys.
y'all. Cheers, y'all.
And thank you to Don Julio. All right, so here's what we're going to see in this last little chapter of the show. So Abigail is going to just tell us how each of these dates went, what she thought very quickly. And then after that, she's going to tell one guy that it's not their night. But Abigail, let's start with Jake. How did you feel about your date?
I'm going to be so for real. Dressed to impress. Like, I don't know. It's our first date and you're wearing a sweatshirt and sweatpants. Like, respect, truly. But, like, I don't know. Show me what you're made of. Show me your style. But I feel like you live a really cool life. And I really like what you do. But, yeah.
All right, how are we feeling about Jay?
I feel like I really vibed with Jay. I feel like you really, like, calmed me at a time of, like, high nerves. And I love that because I feel like I can be really high strung. Sorry, that shot's, like, really getting to me. Am I, like, old? Yeah, I feel like I was, like, I can be very high energy and high strung. And I really admire how, like, you immediately kind of calmed me down. And I felt just, like, this calming presence. I love that. Yeah.
All right, how do we feel about Luke?
Luke, I loved the questions you asked. Like, I don't know, I just love someone who, like, genuinely wants to get to know me and, like, dig deeper. A lot of green flags. But, yeah, I don't know, I thought they were all fun. And I want to say, like, I admire you guys for coming out here. Like, this is just, like, an uncomfortable situation. And I admire you guys for putting yourself out there. Like, this really respectable. So, thank you guys for giving me this opportunity.
Oh, that's so sweet of you.
Thank you.
All right. Now you have to tell one guy that it's not their night.
I hate this part. I was dreading this part. Like right now.
Right now, yeah. No, later.
I'm sorry, Jake.
All right, guys. Let's hear
I'm
it
really
for Jake. Jake put himself out there. Let's hear it for him. right. So you've got these two beautiful gentlemen here, and I want you guys to give us your last little selling point on why you should get the second date. Jay, I'm going to start with you.
Well, I didn't really get to know you as much as I would like to. I feel like you asked me a lot of questions about myself, and that's great, but I would love to know more. So, yeah, that's my spiel. Like, there's more to know about you. So.
Love your curiosity.
Yeah.
Truly.
All right, Luke.
Yeah, I also have a lot that I also want to get to know you about more. Like, there's just a lot more that you can't really talk about in 10 minutes. So I would like to get to know you a little bit more than that, and also for you to get to know me a little bit more.
Love that.
So sweet. Isn't that what dating's all about?
This shot's like really getting to me.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, I need to chill.
All right. Are you ready for a final decision? This is your moment, Abigail.
Don't look at me. Yeah, I'm ready.
All right,
but
let's
I'm
hear it.
shy. Luke, would you like to go on a second date?
I would love to go on a second date with
Guys, let's hear it for Jay, who also put himself out here so much. Now you know he's single. Head on out into that crowd. All right, here, slide on over. Get next to your date. I'm sorry, Luke, I do have a very important question for you. Do you consent to a second date?
Yes, I would love to go on a second date.
That's amazing. Oh, my gosh. Well, congratulations to Queen Abigail and our King Luke. Any ideas for a next date besides ink and drink?
I have thoughts for sure.
I hear
Ball
Luke's,
is in your court.
Luke's a big happy hour
hate
guy.
planning.
Sounds like we have to go to the art museum.
All right. Yeah. No. That's a great idea.
You know, you guys got all the time in the world to workshop it. I love it. All right, guys, let's hear it for our beautiful new couple. All right, guys, thank you so much. Thank you. Give it up for Abigail and Luke. Hang out. You guys are relieved of your duties. But while I have you guys here. All right, guys. Hey, we got to thank you for coming out. Thank you, Avanti, for hosting. Thank you to them. Thank you to everyone who tuned in on Twitch. Thank you to Don Julio, Ink and Drink, and Better Edge. We're going to see you next week, Tuesday, March 18th for Season 2, Episode 2. And join us next time to find love on a podcast. Thanks for watching.